how important is it that every single person has a metric or a couple of metrics that's their responsibility? Mm-hmm. How important is it that they understand how their metric affects other people's metrics in the company, and they affect the main? You don't want anybody on your team who thinks they're just taking up space.
Yep.
And they're not producing, right? So if everybody is supposed to produce, as a business owner, every single person in your organization should be producing a return on investment. You're investing in them, both time, energy, and money. And if they're not producing, well, then why do you want them around, and why do they want to hang around?
Yes.
So if there's a reason to have them there, let's figure out what the reason is. Let's put a KPI or a metric attached to it, and then help them understand how that actually benefits the whole team. Mm-hmm. And to Heather's point, how it affects the whole team.
Yes.
When it's not being hit, it's a big deal.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I think a couple other things that have really helped us in retaining good people is that I don't feel like our people ever feel like they're capped in their growth, that we grow leaders. And
hey, can we put a pin in that for just a second? Something just occurred to me. Yeah, it's exactly right, Heather. You're like, gosh, dang it, we were moving on. We're not. It is so important that people understand, if they don't perform, that it affects other people. But I love what Heather just said. And I also love the fact that Heather didn't have to come ask me if this was a good idea. And nobody on the team needed to be told, we have to do this to help this person out. It was just, if you really have a team and someone is struggling for whatever reason, right? And if they're constantly struggling, that's a whole different ballgame. But if a person on the team is struggling for whatever reason, and the whole freaking team pitches in to help them out, I want you just, if you're driving, or if you're cleaning the house, or you're washing the car, whatever you're doing while you're listening to this, take 1 second, just let that sink in, what that does. Just understand what that does for the team cohesion when everyone drops what they're doing and assists someone who's struggling.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And selfishly, as a business owner, again, it increases productivity, because the person being helped, the person who's being served, feels like the team gives a crap, that they're, again, going back to Angel last week. Yeah, you got to produce the number, but everybody has off weeks. Everybody has off days. And if everyone else is willing to just stop for a second and help out, it's pretty freaking cool, really, as a team. And everybody knows, I guess I shouldn't make a blanket statement. Everybody who listens to this show knows, because y'all are cool people. Everybody on this show listening knows that when you serve people, you get more out of the service than you give in giving the service.
Yeah.
And so again, selfishly, as a business owner, when you allow that to happen in your company, you get more productivity. Mm-hmm. And look, none of this is rocket science. Like, Heather and I didn't just go, hey, we're going to share with you guys some incredible things that no one has ever thought of before, ever since. I mean, this has literally been around since before Moses, right? That you should serve people. And especially if you're on a team together, you should be serving people. Okay. And now, Heather, go ahead. Sorry. I just wanted to underscore that, because that's something really, really cool. I just didn't want to skim over it.
No, I think that's great.